Hello and welcome to the start of Season 2 for Making Genoa Great Again, a rebuilding of Genoa Cricket and Football Club. Transfers have been made, finalised, no more to come through the door, maybe. If you haven't already, go back and watch the last two transfer specials. Part 1 and Part 2 are already up on the channel, but let's not wait around. Two big games today. Inter Milan first, let's get into it. Now, as we are in a new season, we've got new kits behind us, courtesy of Sort It Out SI, link down below. But let's get into it. Against Inter Milan, big first game of the season, what can go wrong? So signings have been made. This is how we look against Inter Milan today. David De Gea in goal. Nahitan Nandez is going to be our starting right back this season. Got him on free from Cagliari, and I think he can do a very good job there. He's got good mentals, his physicals are fine, he's 28 years old, coming into his prime as well. As a right back, he'll do a very serviceable job for us. We are looking to sell Hefty for not such a hefty fee, 1.1 million, who should be leaving the club, freeing up 12,000 in wages as well, so very happy to get that deal on the go. Lovato and Pepe starting at centre back. Vitek is still kind of injured with a low fitness. There's no point risking him in the first game of the season. He will surely have a fantastic contribution and impact on our team. Antonino Gallo starting at left back. There's quite a few debutants in the team. 3.5 star player to 4 star potential. Lovely stuff. Better than Aaron. Aaron should be on his way out as well, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Esposito, new boy as well, starting off as the defensive midfielder, as a ball winning midfielder. It's his prime position here. I've had him before in a couple of FM saves now. He's very reliable. Frendrup, freshly off his 5-year contract that he has signed at the club. Big news, big stuff to come from Frendrup this season, I reckon. 23 years of age. Again, not in his prime yet, so he can get better and better. Eric Sanchez has survived the chopping block. Whether he will, towards the end of the transfer window, not fully sure just yet. But, you know, he's worth 8.2 million, or valued at 8.2 million. If we can reclaim any of that, that'll be fantastic news. Baldanzi, what a contribution this guy gave last season. Fantastic form in the league. 31 games, 7 goals, 7 assists, 2 player of the matches. And he seems to have just improved this season as well. Maybe the good pre-season with us has helped as well. Progress-wise, if we look all time at the attributes, as you can see, some yellows and greens going in the right direction here. Determination is going down. Not fully sure why that is. I mean, he's 21 years of age. Fairly determined personality, so I'm sure that will rise again. Big signing from the last episode. Gabriel Vidovic. Yeah, 19 to 30 million. 3-star player at the minute. Potential 4 to 5. He's a fantastic player. Very happy to bring him in. Don't know why they keep comparing him as a left midfielder, but he will be an attacking midfielder. This needs some work on the screen. He has displaced Hazard from the team for now, and Retegui up front. Say no more. 23 goals last season. What a hitman. My man, your man, our man. Let's get into it against Inter. As we can see, Salernitana and Monza have already played, as have Atalanta and Milan, Roma and Fiorentina. I was going to say those all at the top of the table then. Fiorentina, last year's winners, have lost already this season. Yeah, not a good start for themselves. But fret about ourselves. Forget about the others. Marco Canna is currently on the bench. I mean, we've saved these spots here. Gabriel Vidovic wants to be number 10, but Eden Hazard is number 10. Next season, Gabriel, you will be our number 10 going forward. Don't you worry. Unless Baldanzi wants to be number 10, then you can both fight it out between yourselves. So the pressure's all on them. It is Inter Milan are a fantastic team. We did beat them last season though. I want to win every match, and tonight is no different. Let's go. You know what? why not? Let's go for it today. First game against Inter Milan. At least we are at home. We are sticking with our formation from last season. It got us into the Europa League places and was even in the Champions League place until we lost 3 games in a row. But the less said about that, the better. I'm actually quite happy that we never got into the Champions League because we hit Europa League qualification 6 years ahead of schedule. And to be honest, I want to just improve this team slowly and surely. And Retigu is injured. Not what we want. Is our main striker. What's he out with? Potential foot injury. To come off after 6 minutes. You know what? Lorenzo Luca. Another new signing. He's got a lot to do now. He's got a lot to do. Tactics wise, he can't be a pressing forward anymore. We're going to make him as a target forward on attack. He's going to spearhead our attack as well. But what an absolute gut punch that is to lose Retegui straight away. And if that's serious, I don't think we have the funds to bring in another striker. It's a good job we signed Lorenzo Luca. Now, not lots happened here. Hakan Kanaloglu is going to cross it in. Pavard, De Gea stops it on the line, and Antonino Gallo does save us out as well. We are going to demand more again of our team. We are at home, although we are playing Inter Milan. At least in Serie A, it seems like you can potentially beat every team that you come against. The problem playing in the Prem, as soon as you come up to like a Man City, a Man United or a Liverpool, you know it's pretty much game over. But anyway, goal line technology, I've never seen these given, and I'm probably not going to at the minute. What's it saying? Nothing. It's saying nothing. Barella's on a booking, Retegui injured. They're the highlights of the half. We haven't had a single shot either. We need to change that at half time. I am worried about the injury to Retegui. We're going to thrash our arms. That wasn't good enough. I mean, Baldanzi is on a 6.7. Vidovic is on a 6.6. Slow starts for both of those. We're going to wait until about the 70th minute to make a couple of changes, unless we are forced into any new changes as well. So Esposito to Frendrup, loses out to Martinez. Kalanoglu loses out to Frendrup. Nice winning back there by Frendrup. Esposito has lost out very cheaply to Carboni. Barella, outside of the box, goes from distance. What a fantastic goal that is by Nicola Barella. I mean, what can you do? 2 minutes after half time, we've come undone. Esposito loses out really cheaply there. Not happy with that. And Barella, from distance, the game goes from bad to worse. And we are going to demand more as well. We finally had a shot at least. Coming up to the 60-minute mark, you know what, I might actually make a couple of quick changes here. I said I'd wait to the 70th minute. We're going to go to our attacking formation. Baldanzi, Vidovic, Luca up front. Sanchez, we're going to bring you off for Amiri. Frendrup, I mean, you've been fine, but Baldanzi is actually looking a little tired as well, so we're going to bring him off as Sidney van Hooijdonk. And I'll be honest, it's not the start of the season that I would have liked. Dragusin to come in at right back. Frendrup, we're going to take you off for Strootman. And we'll leave the rest for now. But we will demand more of our players. As Lautaro Martinez tries to get past. Good little teamwork there by Gallo. And from Lovato. Speaking of Gallo, he's on the ball again now. Down the left-hand side. What's he going to do? I'd like him to pass. He has passed it back to Papetti. Into Amiri. Back to Papetti. Lovato now. Dragusin. I mean, if this is going to result in us getting a goal, I won't be arguing against that. Vidovic down the right-hand side. Luca's in the middle, but no balls have been into him just yet. Esposito now, back to Lovato. Amiri, Esposito, Vidovic goes from distance and just over the bar. Fair play for him to having to go there. Looking at the team as well. We've got one more change to make. As not sure what De Gea is doing there. It's just cannoned off the crossbar and he's reacted very late, but he has reacted at least. And it has been cleared away. And Gallo's on a booking. Vidovic is on a 6.5. To be fair, we've got no subs to make. So this is the team that we're going to have to hope does it all. We're going to go very attacking. Last 5 minutes. I mean, a 1-0 loss isn't the worst result in the world. It's just Retigui that I am slightly worried about. Yeah, we're not going to go too harsh on him too quickly this season. And it's said there that it's a massive blow for Retigui. He's out for 3 to 4 weeks. It's not the worst thing in the world. Baldanzi's injured as well for 2 weeks. Right, looks like a couple of players will have to come in the interim. But for now, today's next game is going to be against Juventus. I'll see you there. Now, I did say I wasn't sure whether it was the end of the transfers. Due to Retigui's injury, we've gone in for Max Morstead. 1.5 million bid brought in for him. Young German international. Say international. Capped at under 19 level. 16 jump and reach, 16 natural fitness is 6'5", 13 finishing, 13 heading, 14 technique. I feel like he's going to be a good addition to the team. And at a £1.5 million bid that has been accepted, 9,000 a week. I think we can kind of agree on that, which is always good. And we've also gone in for Arjan Ibrahimovic as well. And Zavronek also. We've got 2 transfers here. Lorenzo Matipo, finally going to get him in with Nicholas Lili going the opposite direction. And there's an offer for Wisdom and May also. Not sure whether to do this. You know, would he be good enough to bring in? We had him at the Right to Dream game save where we won the Champions League with him at right back. He's only 19 years of age. Not fully sure on this transfer just yet. I don't think we need another right back. 3.5 star, 4.5 star potential. We'll see with this one. Now, we couldn't agree terms with Arjan Ibrahimovic. However, we have confirmed the transfers of Lorenzo Matipo. It's going to be a backup goalkeeper for us. Nicola Lili going the opposite direction. De Gea's still got plenty of years ahead of him, but Lorenzo Matipo should be a good enough backup. 16 kick-in, 14 one-on-ones, 17 reflexes, 15 jumping reach, 15 aerial reach, 14 for communication and command of area. So he played a lot of football last season in the Serie A with Hellas Verona. Obviously they got relegated, so his rating's going to be a little bit less. But we're a lot better team than Hellas Verona. So welcome to the club, Lorenzo Matipo. And also we have confirmed the transfer for Wisdom May. He's a young player. He won't get many first team minutes just yet, but 19 years of age, 15 determination. Coach reports say he's a potential Serie A standard 3 to 4 star player. Consistent performer. You know, it's a bit of a no-brainer bringing in Wisdom May. Now, an interesting news item that has popped in. Abdelhamid Sabiri, a guy that we were looking at the start of the transfer window this summer, has been mutually terminated by Fiorentina. He looks like an absolutely fantastic player. Whether he's going to be as a central attacking midfielder or as a centre midfielder as well. I think it's too good not to take up as a free transfer. 16 free taking, 16 long shots, 15 technique, 15 penalty taking, 16 flair, 16 aggression. I think he could be a good all-around set-piece playmaker for us. Further, we need to get rid of Hazard. Whether someone will come in for Eden Hazard, I'm not fully sure at this stage, to be honest, but a lot more well-rounded. Hazard is more attacking, obviously. It is Eden Hazard. But looking at all the other stuff, aerial, mentals, even defending, physicality and speed, Abdelhamid Sabiri looks to fit the bill. I just hope we can move Eden Hazard on for our finances' sake, as well as his own playing. Now, our search for another centre-back has brought us to Jan Aurel Bisek. Now, this guy was bought from Inter Milan bought him from AGF in Denmark for $500,000 last season. He played 26 games for Inter Milan with an average rating of 6.99. 6'4". He's not the quickest, but he's big jumping reach, very strong, good tackling, good heading, good determination, positioning as well. The offer is 1.9 million plus Eden Hazard. Am I crazy getting rid of Hazard? I think he just didn't blow me away last season. 13 games, 3 assists, 6.94. I think having Vidovic in and Baldanzi, how well they're playing at the minute. I mean, comparing him to Baldanzi, just slightly better Hazard is, but he's 12 years his senior. And looking at who do we bring in as well? Vidovic. Where is Vidovic? Yeah, obviously he's more attacking, but that's all he's got to his game. So, with Bisek, we've agreed a deal, 22,000 a week, 4-year deal. There's relegation release clause as well. He's a 3-star ability currently, potential 4-star player. Excellent signing. I think we're going to go for it. I think we're going to do it. Let's finalise the deal. I just hope that Eden Hazard goes the other way. To be fair, there's a lot of transfers going on at the minute that involve Hazard going out. Yeah. So we'll have to see how they go on. The news I didn't want to see today, Eden Hazard has rejected the offer from Inter Milan. Not good. Looks like we're stuck with him. There's only 5 hours left of the transfer window. Sabelli, however, has gone. He's left on a free contract to go to Spezia. Backup right back. To be honest, he was just a backup. Nothing more to say about that. Sibiri, however, has agreed to join us. We're going to accept that. Buxa is leaving us. He's going out on loan to Bari for the season as well, so we'll accept that. Williams has rejected the loan from Standard Liège. So we've got to hope that we can get kind of a loan offer out for him. And maybe now we need a loan offer out for Eden Hazard. Because looking at it, he's not interested. We don't really want him. There's 5 hours left of the transfer window. What can you do? Now, in all the excitement of transfer deadline day, the UEFA Europa League group draw has been made, and we're in a group with RB Leipzig, Ludogorets, and Slavia Prague. To be honest, could have been a lot worse. Could have been a lot worse indeed. I think obviously the main team I'm going to look out for is RB Leipzig, but Ludogorets, I mean, then they pushovers, and Slavia Prague. I mean, the Czech Republic have had some fantastic teams over the years. So a big test for us to go through, but all of these distractions out of the way, back to Juventus, and hopefully we can get our first win of the season. So with Retiku's injury, Luca's coming in as our target forward now. Sibiri has come in as well to replace Baldanzi, who's currently on a fitness concern. But other than that, the team is as is. I mean, a very tough 2 games to be given, isn't it? If you look at it, Inter Milan and Juventus, I mean, if we were a brand new team, it would be scary for us. But, you know, we did quite well last season. We finished in 6th place. It's just not an ideal game. Well, not an ideal start to the season, if anything. Having 2 powerhouses of Italian football could really knock your confidence early on. Now, I'm aware as well that we are kind of 6 years ahead of where our board expects us to be. So we need to take it with a pinch of salt how well we did last season. As Vidovic tries to give the ball in, but it has been cut out. Martial now on the left-hand side. Gives it into Chiesa. Lovely ball over to Vlahovic. I think he's offside here. I'm hoping he's offside. Might not be offside. Let's have a look. Has been awarded. 10 minutes have gone. I mean, we don't need to see that again, but not a fantastic start from our team here. We're going to demand more again, as Juventus are going to whip it in again. Kostic cleared away, however. Frendrup has the ball. We're breaking here. That's a nice ball over the top to Luca, but Vidovic a little bit sloppy there. He's not been alert, and Locatelli's come in and taken the ball away from him. As Nandez gives it to De Gea. De Gea to Gallo, Esposito, Sabiri, Lorenzo Luca. Hold it up well there. Friendrop, Esposito, Sanchez, Sabiri. This is nice play. Gallo down the left-hand side. Into Vidovic. He's just gone wide. He's done well to get himself into that position, however. So we're not going to complain too much there. And it's a good response to going 1-0 down as well. Sanchez, Luca spreads it wide to Gallo. Sabiri in the middle, Vidovic on the right-hand side, into Luca. Oh, Luca, that was so poor. Should have scored that. Absolute, just softest shot you could ever dream of, Luca, and you did it. Should have got us back into the game. It should be 1-1 here. However, we will continue to strive forward. We'll get another demand more in. It's only 1-0. Yes, we've had more possession, but Juventus have had more of the shots as Luca into Vidovic. Sanchez from distance. What a goal by Sanchez. Absolutely fantastic. I feel bad now that we tried to move him on in the summer. He's shown us he wants to stay here, fight for his place. And Luca, Vidovic, Sanchez with an absolute rocket. Can't say anymore, can't praise it anymore. Absolutely fantastic that was by Sanchez. So now, what do we do? Do we praise them? Maybe. I mean, I did praise all of last season, which gave us on a good run as well. Whether that was a correlation of how well we did at the end, I'm not fully sure just yet, but we'll praise them in the... No, don't praise them. Vlahovic down on goal, but De Gea has saved us any blushes there. Although Nandez on a booking and on a 6.4 isn't fantastic. So we're going to take Nandez off. Papetti's on a booking as well, which is not good to see. So we're going to bring off Papetti also. Not for Vitek. Diego Capolo is the obvious choice, the big centre-back. And are we going to praise them? No, we'll just demand more on this occasion. We're drawing, it's 1-1. Vidovic is on a booking, but on a 7.1 as well. Sabiri, what can you do here with 16 free kick taking? He's gone for goal. Szczesny, Dragusin, cleared away. Just realised Dragusin's actually facing his former team as well. Right, we've got 3 subs to make, and there's 20 minutes left. Vidovic is going to whip the ball in. Lorenzo Luca, he's 6'7", lad. Get your head on that. Esposito to Vidovic. The flag has gone up. He is offside. Right, I'm trying to think, what should we do here? We'll bring Vidovic off for Hazard. Sabiri, I mean, 6.7's not great. Lorenzo Luca, we're going to bring you off for Max Morstadt as more of an advanced forward to run in the channels up here. He's a big player. I'm trying to think as well, we've got one more sub to make. Do we save it for the last 10 minutes? Although Sabiri hasn't been great, nor has Friendrop in this game, which is sad to see. So Strootman, we're going to bring in Kevin Strootman here. And we'll demand more again. 15 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. I can see a late winner by someone here. 4 minutes to go. Esposito from distance, and Szczesny has tipped it just wide. We're just going to praise it. Are we going to get another highlight off the corner? We are. Esposito now. Let's pull the player out of position here with a short one. Lovato. I mean, time is being wasted here, which I'm a big fan of this. I mean, we've got Lovato and Morstadt. Bremer has won the header, however. Hazard into Sabiri, to Sanchez, Strootman, Lovato, don't lose it here. Dragusin, don't lose it here. Martial has won the ball, gives it to Tashilio. Martial whips it wide to Klosterman. I mean, if we concede here, it's all Dragusin's fault. Pogba out wide. Dragusin has headed it again out to Tashilio, into the box. No, not like this, Football Manager. And it's all because of Dragusin. Oh, I don't want to see it. Don't want to see it. What a gut punch that is. 2-1 against Juventus. I mean, they deserved it. Looking at the goals, the shots on target. Oh, can't be too angry with the guys. But such a poor way to lose. We're in 19th place. We've lost our first 2 games. Which isn't good at all. Apparently we were unwilling to experiment, but we nearly got something out of that game. But looking at the schedule, obviously we don't come back too early. This is poor start to the season. It's very poor. But again, we are 6 years ahead of where we should have been. So these 2 games are kind of drawing me in. Slavia Prague and Ludogorets in the Europa League group stage. We got a chance to get out of that, which is good to see. But thank you very much if you have made it this far. Hit the like button and subscribe if you're a new viewer, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.